Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to share with you a message of hope, a message of renewal, and a message of divine restoration. Many of us have experienced times in our lives that we consider wasted years, where our efforts seem fruitless, our dreams shattered, and our purpose lost. But I am here to tell you that our God is a God of restoration. He promises to restore all the years that the locusts have eaten. So let's delve into the 7 signs that God is about to restore all your wasted years. One of the first signs that God is about to restore your wasted years is divine revelation. God begins to open your eyes to the hidden truths of your past. He shows you how each struggle, each setback, and each challenge was intricately woven into His greater plan for your life. You start to see the purpose behind the pain and the lessons within the losses. Have you felt a sudden surge of energy and excitement for your goals and dreams? This renewed passion is God's way of reigniting the fire within you. It's a sign that He is breathing new life into your spirit, preparing you for the incredible journey ahead. Your enthusiasm becomes contagious, and you find yourself moving forward with a vigor you thought was lost. Doors that were once closed suddenly begin to open. Opportunities that seemed out of reach are now within your grasp. This is the favor of God at work. You find favor with people in positions of influence, and what was once difficult becomes effortless. Uncommon favor is a clear indication that God is aligning everything for your benefit. A deep sense of peace envelops your heart. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances, but comes from the assurance that God is in control. When you experience this inner tranquility, it's a sign that God is orchestrating the restoration process. Trust in His timing and His methods, for His ways are higher than ours. Relationships that were broken or strained are suddenly being mended. People from your past who played significant roles in your life are returning with positive intentions. God is using these reconnections to heal all wounds and to bring you back into alignment with your divine purpose. Pay attention to these relationships. They are part of God's plan for restoration. God's restoration often comes with abundant provision. Resources, finances, and support that were previously lacking start to flow into your life. This provision is not just for your sustenance, but is a sign that God is equipping you for the next phase of your journey. Embrace it with gratitude and use it wisely. Your spiritual senses become heightened. You begin to hear God's voice more clearly and discern His leading more accurately. This heightened awareness is essential for navigating the path of restoration. Stay attuned to His guidance and be obedient to His instructions. Another sign of God's restoration is the breaking of negative cycles. Old patterns of behavior that led to failure and frustration are broken. You find yourself making healthier choices and establishing new habits that lead to growth and success. Embrace these changes as they pave the way for new beginnings. God often uses people around us to confirm His promises. You may start hearing words of encouragement and hope from those around you, affirming what God has already spoken to your heart. These confirmations are God's way of reassuring you that you are on the right track. Lastly, you will witness miraculous interventions. Supernatural events that defy explanation will occur, clearly indicating God's hand at work. These miracles are a testament to God's power and His commitment to restoring your wasted years. In closing, remember that God is faithful. He sees every tear, every struggle, and every wasted moment. And He is more than capable of restoring all that has been lost. Hold on to these signs, stay faithful, and trust in His perfect timing. Your years of restoration are on the horizon. Divine revelation is a profound and unmistakable sign that God is about to restore all your wasted years. It is when God begins to peel back the layers of your past and reveal the deeper meaning behind your experiences. Imagine looking at a complex tapestry from the back. All you see are tangled threads and seemingly random patterns. But when God grants you divine revelation, He allows you to see the tapestry from the front, where every thread has its place and every color forms a beautiful picture. This revelation often comes through quiet moments of reflection, prayer, and meditation. You may find yourself recalling past events with a new perspective, realizing that what you once viewed as failures were actually stepping stones towards your destiny. God illuminates your understanding, showing you how the trials and tribulations you endured have shaped your character, strengthened your faith, and prepared you for the blessings to come. Moreover, divine revelation can come through the words of others, whether it's a sermon, a conversation with a friend, or a book that seems to speak directly to your heart. These moments of clarity and insight are not mere coincidences. They are orchestrated by God to reassure you that He has been with you all along, guiding your steps and orchestrating your journey. As you receive this revelation, you begin to see the hand of God in every aspect of your life. The job you lost, the relationship that ended, the opportunities that slipped through your fingers, all these things start to make sense in the grand scheme of His divine plan. You understand that God has been working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and preparing you for a season of restoration and abundance. This newfound understanding fills you with hope and anticipation. You realize that nothing in your life has been wasted, and that every moment of pain and struggle has a purpose. God's revelation empowers you to let go of regret and embrace the future with confidence, knowing that He is about to restore all that has been lost and wasted. Renewed passion is a powerful indicator that God is at work in your life, preparing to restore all your wasted years. It is a rekindling of the fire within you, a resurgence of enthusiasm and motivation for the dreams and goals that once seemed out of reach or forgotten. This revitalization often comes when you least expect it, like a sudden spark that reignites a dormant flame. When God breathes new life into your spirit, you feel an undeniable urge to pursue your purpose with renewed vigor. The dreams and ambitions that you had set aside due to disappointment or discouragement begin to resurface, accompanied by a strong sense of determination. You find yourself waking up each day with a sense of excitement and anticipation, eager to take on new challenges and seize new opportunities. This renewed passion is not just a fleeting emotion, but a sustained drive that pushes you forward. It gives you the energy to overcome obstacles and the resilience to keep going even when things get tough. You start to see possibilities where you once saw limitations, and your creativity and innovation are sparked in ways that surprise even you. God's restoration through renewed passion also brings clarity and focus. You become more aware of what truly matters and more determined to invest your time and energy in pursuits that align with your divine purpose. Distractions and trivial pursuits lose their appeal as you hone in on the path that God has laid out for you. As this passion takes hold, it begins to affect every area of your life. Your work, relationships, and personal growth all benefit from the surge of positive energy and enthusiasm. You inspire those around you with your newfound zeal, and your passion becomes contagious, encouraging others to pursue their own dreams with similar fervor. Renewed passion also leads to a sense of fulfillment and joy. When you engage in activities that resonate with your purpose, you experience a deep satisfaction that transcends mere achievement. This joy is a testament to the fact that you are walking in alignment with God's will, and it serves as a powerful motivator to keep pressing forward. In this season of renewed passion, you are reminded that God is the source of your strength and the sustainer of your dreams. He equips you with the necessary resources, wisdom, and support to pursue your goals with confidence. As you move forward with this renewed fervor, you can trust that God is restoring all the years that seemed wasted, turning them into a foundation for a future filled with promise and purpose. Uncommon favor is a clear and compelling sign that God is actively working to restore your wasted years. It is a unique kind of blessing that stands out, not because of anything you have done, but because of God's grace and mercy. This favor manifests in ways that are beyond natural explanation, opening doors that were previously closed and providing opportunities that seemed unattainable. You begin to notice that situations and circumstances start aligning in your favor. Where there once were obstacles and resistance, you now find pathways opening up effortlessly. This isn't merely about luck or coincidence, it is the divine orchestration of God's plan for your life. People who hold the keys to opportunities, be it in your career, personal life, or ministry, suddenly take an interest in you and your endeavors. Their support and endorsement seem to come out of nowhere, yet they play crucial roles in advancing your purpose. The favor of God also manifests in the form of protection. You find yourself shielded from potential harm or setbacks that could derail your progress. Even when challenges arise, they turn into stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. You may receive unexpected financial blessings, promotions, or recognition that affirm you are on the right path. These blessings are often accompanied by a sense of peace and assurance that God is in control and guiding your steps. Furthermore, uncommon favor can be seen in the restoration of relationships. People from your past who were estranged or distant may reappear, bringing with them reconciliation and support. These restored connections often come with blessings of their own, as they offer wisdom, guidance, and resources that help you move forward. In this season, you also experience a heightened sense of alignment with God's will. Your actions, decisions, and even your thoughts seem to be in sync with a greater plan. This alignment amplifies your effectiveness and efficiency in all that you do. You find that your efforts yield greater results with less struggle, and your work begins to flourish in ways you had only dreamed of before. The experience of uncommon favor is humbling, as it reminds you that these blessings are not earned by your own merits, but are gifts from a loving and generous God. This realization fosters a deep sense of gratitude and a renewed commitment to using these blessings to serve others and further God's kingdom. As you walk in this favor, you become a testimony to others of God's faithfulness and the possibility of restoration. Your life becomes a living example of how God can take the years that seemed lost and turn them into a season of unprecedented blessing and growth. Embrace this favor with an open heart and a willingness to follow where God leads, trusting that He is restoring all that has been wasted and leading you into a future filled with His abundant grace. Inner peace is a profound and unmistakable sign that God is about to restore all your wasted years. It is a deep, abiding sense of calm and assurance that transcends your circumstances, providing a stable foundation even in the midst of chaos. This peace is not something that can be conjured up through human effort. It is a divine gift, a fruit of the Spirit that God bestows upon those who trust in Him. When God is working to restore your wasted years, He first settles your heart. You find yourself experiencing a sense of tranquility that was previously elusive. This inner peace acts as an anchor, keeping you grounded and steady regardless of what is happening around you. It is as if God has placed a shield around your heart, protecting you from the fears, doubts, and anxieties that once plagued you. This peace brings clarity of mind. With a calm heart, you are able to think more clearly and make decisions with confidence. The confusion and uncertainty that may have clouded your judgment begin to dissipate, replaced by a clear sense of direction and purpose. You become more attuned to God's voice, discerning His guidance more accurately and following His lead with assurance. Inner peace also fosters resilience. Life's challenges no longer seem insurmountable because you are fortified from within. You face trials with a quiet strength, knowing that God is in control and working everything for your good. This resilience allows you to persevere through difficult times, emerging stronger and more determined. Moreover, this peace influences your relationships. As you are settled within yourself, you become a source of calm and stability for others. Your interactions are marked by patience, understanding, and compassion. People are drawn to your serenity, finding comfort and inspiration in your presence. Your relationships deepen and strengthen, contributing to your overall sense of well-being. The inner peace you experience is a reflection of your faith in God's promises. You trust that He is a God of restoration, who can redeem every lost moment and turn every setback into a stepping stone towards a greater purpose. This trust eliminates the need for worry and fear, replacing them with hope and expectation. As you embrace this peace, you start to see the evidence of God's restoration in your life. You recognize His hand at work in the opportunities that arise, the relationships that are healed, and the blessings that flow your way. Each day becomes a testament to his faithfulness and a reminder that he is restoring your wasted years. In this state of peace, you are free to pursue your dreams and goals without the burden of past regrets or future anxieties. You live fully in the present, appreciating each moment and making the most of the opportunities before you. This is the beauty of inner peace. It allows you to live a life of purpose and fulfillment, confident in the knowledge that God is restoring all that has been lost and leading you into a future filled with his blessings. Reconnecting relationships is a powerful and heartwarming sign that God is about to restore all your wasted years. When God begins the work of restoration, he often starts with the people in your life, bringing back those who played significant roles in your past and mending the bonds that were broken. These reconnections are not mere coincidences, but divine appointments orchestrated by God to heal, restore, and renew life. You may find that people who were once estranged or distant suddenly reappear with a renewed sense of purpose and positive intentions. These individuals might be friends, family members, or even mentors who played crucial roles in your journey but were lost along the way due to misunderstandings, conflicts, or life circumstances. Their return into your life brings a sense of closure and healing, allowing old wounds to mend and unresolved issues to be addressed. As these relationships are restored, you experience a deep sense of reconciliation and forgiveness. The power of God's grace works in your heart, enabling you to let go of past hurts and embrace these individuals with love and compassion. This process of healing and forgiveness not only strengthens your relationships, but also frees you from the emotional baggage that has weighed you down. You begin to understand the importance of these connections in your overall growth and purpose. Reconnecting relationships also brings new opportunities and support. The people God brings back into your life often come with resources, wisdom, and encouragement that you need for the next phase of your journey. Their experiences and insights provide valuable guidance, helping you navigate your path with greater confidence and clarity. You find that these restored relationships become sources of strength and inspiration, propelling you forward towards your goals. Moreover, these reconnections can lead to new and unexpected blessings. As you open your heart to these individuals, you create an environment of mutual support and collaboration. Together, you can achieve more than you could on your own, and you begin to see the fruit of this collaboration in your personal and professional life. God uses these relationships to multiply your efforts and bring about his plans for restoration and abundance. This process also deepens your appreciation for the people in your life. You start to see the value in every connection and understand that each person plays a unique role in your story. This appreciation fosters a sense of gratitude and humility, recognizing that God's work in your life is often carried out through the relationships he blesses you with. As you embrace these reconnecting relationships, you are reminded of the interconnectedness of God's plan. Every person, every encounter, and every relationship is part of a larger tapestry that God is weaving together for your good. This awareness brings a sense of purpose and meaning to your interactions, knowing that God is using these relationships to restore, heal, and bless your life. In this season of reconnecting relationships, trust that God is working all things together for your good. Embrace the people he brings back into your life with an open heart, ready to forgive, reconcile, and collaborate. These relationships are a testament to God's faithfulness and a powerful sign that he is restoring all your wasted years, leading you into a future filled with love, support, and divine blessings. Abundant provision is a remarkable sign that God is actively working to restore all your wasted years. When God begins to pour out his blessings, he ensures that you have everything you need to fulfill your purpose and achieve your dreams. This provision goes beyond mere sustenance. It is an overflow of resources, opportunities, and support that position you for success and enable you to make significant strides forward. You may start to notice an unexpected influx of financial resources. This can come in the form of promotions, new job opportunities, business success, or even unexpected gifts and grants. These financial blessings are not just for your comfort, but are tools that God provides to help you accomplish his plans for your life. With these resources, you can invest in your dreams, support your family, and contribute to the causes that matter to you. In addition to financial blessings, abundant provision often includes access to people and networks that can open doors for you. You might find yourself connecting with influential individuals who offer mentorship, guidance, and opportunities that were previously out of reach. These connections are divinely orchestrated to help you move forward with confidence and purpose. Through these relationships, you gain valuable insights and support that propel you toward your goals. God's provision also manifests in the form of skills and abilities. You might discover new talents or see an enhancement of your existing skills. This could be a sudden clarity of mind, creative ideas flowing effortlessly, or a newfound ability to solve problems that once seemed insurmountable. These gifts are God's way of equipping you for the tasks ahead, ensuring that you are fully prepared to seize the opportunities He places before you. Moreover, abundant provision often includes emotional and spiritual support. You find yourself surrounded by people who believe in you and encourage you to keep going. Their positive influence helps you maintain a hopeful and optimistic outlook, even when faced with challenges. This support network acts as a buffer against discouragement, reinforcing your faith and reminding you that God is with you every step of the way. As you experience God's abundant provision, you become a conduit of His blessings to others. The overflow in your life allows you to be generous, sharing your resources, time, and talents with those in need. This generosity not only blesses others, but also reinforces the cycle of blessings in your own life, as God continues to replenish and increase what you give away. Living in a state of abundant provision transforms your perspective. You move from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance, recognizing that God's resources are limitless. This shift in perspective allows you to dream bigger, take bolder steps, and pursue your purpose with greater determination. You are no longer held back by fear or lack, but are empowered by the knowledge that God is your provider and He is more than capable of meeting every need. In this season of restoration, embrace the abundant provision that God is pouring into your life. Use these blessings wisely with gratitude and purpose, knowing that they are a sign of God's faithfulness and His commitment to restoring all that was lost. Trust in His provision and allow it to propel you into a future filled with promise, purpose, and divine favor. Breaking negative cycles is a profound sign that God is at work, restoring all your wasted years. These cycles, which may have kept you bound in patterns of defeat, discouragement, and despair, begin to lose their grip as God intervenes. You start to recognize the repetitive nature of certain issues in your life, be it in relationships, habits, or mindsets, and realize that these are not just random occurrences, but areas where God is actively working to bring freedom and healing. This process often starts with a heightened awareness and understanding of the negative cycles. You may begin to see how certain behaviors, thoughts, or choices have consistently led to undesirable outcomes. This awareness is a gift from God, shedding light on areas that need change and providing you with the clarity to address them. It's like stepping out of a fog and seeing the path ahead clearly for the first time. As God works in your life, He equips you with the tools and strength needed to break free from these cycles. You find yourself developing new habits and thought patterns that counteract the old, destructive ones. Where you once reacted with fear or anger, you now respond with faith and patience. The transformation is evident not only to you, but also to those around you, who begin to see the change in your demeanor and approach to life. Prayer and spiritual disciplines play a crucial role in this process. As you draw closer to God, He fills you with His wisdom and guidance. You start to rely more on His strength and less on your own, understanding that true and lasting change comes from His power at work within you. Your prayer life deepens and you find solace and strength in God's presence, knowing that He is actively involved in every step of your journey. Breaking negative cycles also involves forgiveness both of yourself and others. You begin to let go of past hurts and regrets that have kept you stuck in the same patterns. Forgiveness liberates you from the burden of resentment and guilt, allowing you to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. This act of letting go is a powerful testament to God's healing and restorative work in your life. Moreover, God often brings new influences and mentors into your life during this time. These individuals provide positive examples and guidance, helping you to see new possibilities and encouraging you to stay on the right path. Their support is invaluable, offering practical advice and emotional encouragement that reinforce your commitment to breaking free from the past. As you overcome these negative cycles, you begin to experience a sense of liberation and empowerment. You no longer feel trapped by your past, but are free to create a new future. This newfound freedom allows you to pursue your goals and dreams with renewed vigor and confidence, knowing that God is with you and that the chains that once held you back have been broken. The process of breaking negative cycles is not always easy, and it often requires perseverance and patience. But each step forward is a victory, a testament to God's faithfulness and your growing strength. With each cycle you break, you move closer to the full restoration that God has promised, transforming your wasted years into a testimony of His power and grace. Embrace this journey with hope and determination, trusting that God is leading you towards a life of greater freedom and fulfillment. As you break free from the old and embrace the new, you are laying the foundation for a future filled with endless possibilities and divine blessings. Confirmation through others is a powerful and reassuring sign that God is restoring all your wasted years. This confirmation often comes unexpectedly through people around you who deliver messages, encouragement, or insights that align perfectly with what God has been speaking to your heart. These affirmations serve as divine reassurances, letting you know that you are on the right path and that God's plans for you are unfolding as they should. You might find that friends, family members, or even strangers start to say things that resonate deeply with your personal experiences or the silent prayers you've been holding. Their words may echo the very things you've been contemplating or struggling with, offering clarity and encouragement when you need it most. This sense of divine timing in their messages reinforces your faith, providing you with the confidence to keep moving forward. These confirmations can come in various forms: words of wisdom, acts of kindness, or shared experiences that mirror your own journey. Sometimes they might come through someone recounting a similar situation they've overcome, providing you with hope and practical insights on how to navigate your own challenges. This shared understanding fosters a sense of community and support, reminding you that you are not alone in your journey and that God uses others to walk alongside you. Moreover, God often uses spiritual leaders and mentors to provide confirmation. A sermon at church, a message in a podcast, or a conversation with a mentor can all serve as channels through which God speaks directly to your situation. These moments of connection can be incredibly powerful, as they often bring a sense of divine orchestration and purpose, showing that God is actively involved in every detail of your life. This confirmation through others also helps to build your faith. Each time someone's words align with what you believe God has been saying, your trust in His guidance grows stronger. It's a reminder that God is faithful and that He communicates His will and plans in multifaceted ways. This growing faith fuels your perseverance, enabling you to stay committed to the path God has laid out for you, even when challenges arise. In addition, these affirmations from others often come with a sense of peace and assurance. When someone speaks into your life with a message that resonates with your spirit, it brings a deep sense of comfort and certainty. This peace is a sign of God's presence, confirming that you are moving in alignment with His will. It helps to quiet any lingering doubts or fears, allowing you to proceed with confidence and clarity. As you continue to receive these confirmations, you become more attuned to God's voice and more confident in your ability to discern His guidance. This heightened spiritual sensitivity enables you to navigate your journey with greater wisdom and insight, recognizing the signs and signals that God places along your path. You begin to see how each piece of confirmation fits into the larger puzzle of your life, forming a coherent and divinely orchestrated picture of restoration and purpose. Embrace these moments of confirmation through others with gratitude and openness. Recognize them as tangible expressions of God's love and faithfulness, affirming His commitment to restoring your wasted years. Allow these affirmations to strengthen your resolve, deepen your faith, and guide your steps as you move forward into the fullness of God's plans for your life. Trust that God is using these confirmations to reassure you, encourage you, and propel you into a future filled with His promises and blessings. Miraculous interventions are profound demonstrations of God's power and grace, signaling His active restoration of your wasted years. These interventions defy natural explanation and serve as undeniable proofs of God's presence and involvement in your life. There are moments when God intervenes supernaturally to change circumstances, heal relationships, provide for needs, or protect you from harm. One of the most significant aspects of miraculous interventions is their timing. They often occur when all human efforts have been exhausted and hope may be dwindling. It's in these moments of desperation or uncertainty that God reveals His miraculous power, reminding you that nothing is impossible for Him. These interventions bring a sense of awe and wonder, deepening your faith and trust in God's ability to intervene in your life. Miraculous interventions also serve as divine confirmations of His promises. They validate that God is indeed working to restore what has been lost or broken. Whether it's a sudden healing, a financial breakthrough, or a relationship reconciliation that seemed impossible, these interventions leave no doubt that God's hand is at work, aligning circumstances according to His perfect will. Moreover, miraculous interventions often involve the participation of others who witness or are directly impacted by God's miraculous work. These witnesses become living testimonies of God's power and faithfulness, sharing the story of His intervention and inspiring others to believe in His miraculous ability to transform lives. These interventions also deepen your personal relationship with God. They foster a deeper sense of gratitude, humility, and reverence as you recognize His sovereignty and love for you. You realize that God cares deeply about every detail of your life and is actively involved in orchestrating His plans for your restoration and blessing. Furthermore, miraculous interventions can ignite a ripple effect of faith and hope in your community. When others hear about or witness God's miraculous works in your life, it encourages them to trust God more deeply and to believe in His ability to work miracles in their own circumstances. This collective faith strengthens the bonds of community and reinforces the belief that God is a God of miracles. As you reflect on these miraculous interventions, you are reminded that God's ways are higher than our ways, and His timing is perfect. His interventions serve as reminders of His faithfulness, His compassion, and His commitment to restoring all that has been lost or broken in your life. Embrace these miraculous moments with awe and gratitude, knowing that they are tangible expressions of God's love and His desire to bring about His purposes in your life. In conclusion, the journey of restoration marked by signs such as inner peace, abundant provision, breaking negative cycles, confirmation through others, and miraculous interventions is a testament to God's faithfulness and His unwavering commitment to redeeming our wasted years. Each sign, whether subtle or miraculous, reveals God's hand at work, orchestrating events and transforming hearts according to His divine plan. As we navigate this journey, let us embrace each sign with gratitude and humility, recognizing that God's timing is perfect and His ways are higher than ours. Let us hold fast to the promises of restoration, knowing that God is restoring not only what has been lost, but also bringing forth new blessings and opportunities beyond our imagination. May these signs of restoration strengthen our faith, deepen our trust in God's provision, and inspire us to live with purpose and hope. Let us continue to walk in obedience, knowing that God is faithful to complete the good work He has started in us. As we do so, may our lives become powerful testimonies of God's grace, His transformative power, and His relentless pursuit of our hearts. In the journey of restoration, may we always remember that with God, nothing is impossible, and His love for us knows no bounds. Let us step boldly into the future He has prepared for us, filled with anticipation of the continued signs of His restoration and the fulfillment of His promises. Goodbye, everyone.